Hi everyone, I am Mina Isabella of BSTM3A, and for today's video, let's discuss about the hotel engineering function, organization, people, and issues in the modern era. Our first agenda is introduction to the engineering department. But first, what is the history of department? Historically, the function and duties of the chief engineer, his staff, and the engineering department have been relegated to the subconscious of hotel management and certainly of the hotel guests. The only time the functions of the engineering department became noticeable was on those unhappy occasions when something went wrong with one of the building system and guests or management were inconvenienced. So let's now proceed to evolutionary stimuli. There is now clear evidence that this department is changing in many of the same ways than other departments of a modern hotel have had to change. The reason for these changes are many, but here are the four can be highlighted and interconnected with each other. First on the list is competition. As more and more hotel organizations seek the business of ever more carefully segmented markets, many of the mechanisms of competition manifest themselves first in features of the physical plant. Second one is sophistication. Many building systems in today's hotels are interconnected, managed in conjunction with other departmental systems, and monitored by computerized facilities. The third one is return on investment. Return on investment. Many modern hotel plans are the results of plans and investments by the wide range of participants, including, but not necessarily always, the management firm that operates the hotel. And the last is energy. The cost, use management, and conservation of energy have added a new and singular dimension to the job of the chief engineer, one that did not exist in pre-1973 operations simply because energy was so cheap. The next topic agenda are the personnel. Manager of engineering function. As stated earlier, in the past, chief engineers typically were people who had worked their way up through the ranks from either one of their crafts or as an engineering employee specializing in one of the building systems. They may have been in hotels all of their professional career or may have come to a hotel company from engineering positions in an organization as diverse as shipping lines, manufacturing companies, office buildings, university settings, and hospitals. Now let's move on to engineering department organization. Engineering management, followed by assistant. The first one is administration functions, which are secretarial, clerical, purchasing, inventory, preventive maintenance, contracted services, scheduling, and records. The second one is building system functions, which are HVAC, plumbing, electricity, refrigeration, food protection equipment, computer system, and elevators. Lastly is crafts. Carpenter, cabinet maker, upholsterer, painters, and groundskeepers. Now let's move on to engineering department organization. In other industries and only recently came into the hospitality industry. After entering the hospitality industry, however, it appears they moved rapidly into management and were fairly stable in their careers. As evidenced by the congruence of average years in present hotel, singly complicated hotel department, related tasks include secretarial support, which may be combined with the clerical function. So now let's proceed to the next topic. Other departmental management staff refer again to figure 5.3. Depending, of course, on the size of the hotel and the extent and sophistication of its engineering function, the chief engineer may enjoy the services of a staff of administrators, including assistant manager. These people help carry out the administrative details of operating an increasingly complicated hotel department. Related tasks includes secretarial support, which may be combined with the serial function. So here's the list for the people who help carry out the administrative. Keeping an inventory of spare parts and building equipment, arranging for the performance of preventive maintenance on all building systems, administering contract services such as pest control, window washing, landscaping, swimming pool maintenance, groundskeeping, and construction projects. As the department grows in size and scope, a major administrative function involves in scheduling equipment and personnel to accomplish the tasks of the department. A final administrative function is setting the groundwork and maintaining the basis for managerial and administrative decisions that affect the long-term operation of the engineering department and by extrapolation, the hotel itself. These sorts of administrative details complicate the job of any manager but may be particularly troubling to the engineer. One of the main reasons is that while the engineering department is responsible for the maintenance and repair of sophisticated and complicated building systems, under most circumstances these systems or their components are often operated by non-engineering employees and guests. Let's move on to technical specialists. Typical building functions, which are the responsibility of the engineering department, are listed in Figure 5.3. Each has its own place in providing for the comfort of the guest and participating in the delivery of the hotel services to the guests. Each has attendant complications that provide challenges for the management and staff of the engineering department. Heating, ventilating, and air conditioning, collectively known as HVAC, is concerned with supplying the production, public, and guest room areas of the hotel with a clean, controlled, and comfortable indoor environment. Modern building HVAC systems provide for heating or cooling the air, adding or deleting moisture from the air to adjust for optimum relative humidity, filtering or cleaning the air, and moving the air from place to place within the hotel to provide for a number of complete changes of air in a room per hour, depending on local codes and activities within that particular area of the hotel. Among the complicating factors, here's that the engineering department are that different areas of the hotel have different requirements for air. It is easy to see that kitchens and guest room place different demands on the HVAC system. The plumbing system in a modern hotel must also perform a number of balancing functions. First and foremost in the mind of management, of course, is the delivery of high-quality water service to guest room areas. Refrigeration, food production equipment, and computer systems are examples of other building system functions for which the engineering department may be responsible for repairing, maintaining, replacing, or managing the departmental managements. Item number 4, 6, 7, and 8 of Table 5.3 suggests that modern hotel engineers deem activities relating to management of their departments of high importance to success. Communicating with employees, providing a safe environment, being able to organize the tasks, activities, and personnel in the department, and providing leadership all suggest that the foremost issues facing the chief engineer today call for managerial skills rather than the technical traditional skills. So the next one is the energy. The fact that 3 energy-related items were rated in the top 10 by all responding engineers suggests that the realm of issues relating to energy has not yet been addressed satisfactorily by the majority of these professionals. It also suggests that energy will continue to be an issue in the foreseeable future. Relations with top management. Another major dimension of the engineer's job can be seen by the importance attached to relations with top management. The next one is equipment. Knowledge of equipment maintenance rank clearly first among the statements, and that knowledge of types of equipment made it into the top 10 suggests that while the job of the chief engineer may in fact be evolving toward one of a more managerial nature, its traditional technical aspects still play a major role in the daily discharge of an engineer's responsibilities. So here's the future and conclusion for engineering functions. Data from empirical research, interpretation of the data gathered in a survey of a broad cross-section of chief engineers, and subsequent follow-up conversations with selected engineers suggest that the job of the chief engineer is, in fact, involving as suggested at the outset of this chapter. First on the list is competition. As more and more hotel organizations seek the business of ever more carefully segmented markets, many of the mechanisms of competition manifest themselves first in features of the physical plant. Second one is sophistication. Many building systems in today's hotels are interconnected, managed in conjunction with other departmental systems, and monitored by computerized facilities. Hello again, everyone! We're done with our discussion for today. I hope that you've learned a lot from me today. Thank you!